episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined today by Johanna Cox and Rebecca Allen, and they are participating in a very fun event coming up soon.
We are.
Tell me about it.
This is Access Arts premier fundraiser of the year. It's called CelebARTy. We have 8 teams. We are one team. They pair a local celebrity, which they say I am, but I am not.
When they do that, you're like, I mean,
you're person of prominence.
Let's not blow it up too much here.
Person of prominence, I like that.
Okay. I know a lot of people.
There you go.
And a local artist, which I was very excited to be paired with Rebecca Allen. And then every team comes up with a project, an art project, one of a kind thing that they're going to auction off at the main event, which is Tuesday, September 17th at the Blue Note at 5:30.
Okay.
And Rebecca and I came up with the BoCoMo Art of Observation. I don't consider myself an artist, and I want everybody to be able to see the artist in themselves. And Rebecca is one of the most brilliant photographers I've ever met. And she's more of a journalistic style of documentary photography. And so we came up with the idea to invite everybody in Boone County to take a photo on the same day. And so on July 20th, we had photos taken, and all were submitted via a website that Rebecca set up. And we said, show us what your vision is. Show us your art. And I think Rebecca has some different ideas. She has some information about the different photos that we've received.
Oh, yeah.
How interesting.
We received almost 300 photos. We made a book that's 12 by 12. It has about 192 pages in it, so one picture per page. It's got all types of photos. The most kind of photographed thing that day was Farmers Market. We had the Boone County Fair going on. We also had an event at the Rose Music Hall. There was a concert there. And then nature and landscape shots. Those are kind of the top 4 things that we got. But we were able to get photos from every hour of the day except the hour of 3 o'clock. So we were able to get photos from midnight, 12:01 a.m. all the way till 11:59 p.m. on July 20th.
Really?
It was really, really fun. Yeah, it was really cool just to see the variety of images that came out. People really took the assignment and just kind of went with it. Like Johanna said, it was open-ended to just kind of take pictures of things that were like things that you love about Boone County, just your daily life, things that you do at work, with your friends, family. Some people did really artistic stuff, so just kind of whatever they wanted to do with it.
That is so cool. So they understood the assignment.
They understood the assignment.
Oh, yeah. And we were hustling to get them to understand this assignment. We had ourselves, my husband, we have volunteers with us, standing in front of the farmers market at all the entrances, introducing people to what the concept was, which can be a little jarring when somebody's like, hey, you want to participate in an art project?
Yeah.
But people really got into it. And then I was blown away. I was at the Derby, what is it called? Like a collision derby. What is that thing called? At the fair. Where they drive cars into each other.
There you go.
And I couldn't believe how many photos were submitted from that. And I'm like, this is so cool. I'm here just to promote this and to talk to people at the fair. And then all of these people are doing it. It was really neat.
It was. It was neat to talk to people at the farmers market. We were there at the farmers market that morning of our event and trying to promote it to people who hadn't maybe seen flyers and stuff we had sent out and emails. And people were like, I already heard about this. I'm going to do it. So it was really, really fun to know that the word that we had put out, we only had 2 weeks to promote it.
Sure.
I built a quick website, threw it up there. We were just trying to hit the ground, running and let people know what was happening. So we were really, really happy about the turnout. So.
And thinking about it afterwards, the mission for Access Arts is to create an inclusive community of artists everywhere. And this really fed into that. Everybody could see the artist in themselves.
Yeah.
We saw at the farmer's market, this young woman came in with her mother who had on this brilliant fuchsia, full-on jumpsuit wearing roller skates. And I was like, oh my gosh, please take a photograph of your daughter and submit it. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm not a photographer. And I'm like, it's okay. I ran into a woman who was older and she was just wheeling her little granny cart out with her farmer's market stuff. I asked her how to do it, and we had a QR code for people to be able to do it.
Yes.
She said, well, I don't know how to use that. And I said, I can help you. And so she got down on her knees and took a photograph of her food all the way up to the farmer's market in the background. Everybody was able to participate in this. My husband and my son stayed up until midnight. We live on Hewlin Lake, and my son wanted to get a picture of the moon over the lake, and he has this beautiful photograph. We have a photograph of a baby that's less than 12 hours old in there, and her mom's nursing her, and it's just beautiful.
My goodness. I mean, and how amazing, though, that you got to include so many people into your project.
Well, that's the part of what Access Arts encourages with this this type of event is to create a Maker Day event to include the community, to get as many people involved, try to think of a project that can involve the community in some way. And so with my type of art being photojournalism, it was a little bit challenging at first, like how do we figure out how to make an art piece that incorporates the community? And because my work is so storytelling, we thought, what about a book? Some type of a book that we could get people to contribute to. And so it just kind of came out of that, and it worked out really well.
This event has always been, you're right, and now that you mentioned that's part of it, to get community members. I remember when my friend Nikki Magruder did it like 3 or 4, maybe it was right after COVID, I can't remember. But we did get a chance to go over one morning, Saturday morning, and like help with the art piece. So it does encourage everybody to get involved, which is really kind of cool. And nice.
And that it tied so perfectly. Like, you know how things just happen, fall into place for a reason. Rebecca and I have worked on several community events together where she's been a photographer and I've been the event manager or just doing different things. So we've worked on like True False and Unbound Book Festival. And so like it just made sense for us to, and they just paired us together. It was a surprise for us, but we were like, we already know each other. This is great.
It was great.
We're going to make all this happen. I love
this
it.
Works. We'll get it all done. We'll get it all done. And so the event, the big event
is happening on Tuesday, September 17th, at the Blue Note. It starts at 5:30. You can go to the website, which is schoolofservice.org/CelebARTy, which is difficult, so I'm going to spell it.
Please do.
CelebARTy.
Yes.
When you get there to buy your tickets, the tickets are $50. You're going to want to select Team Johanna because then we get the points for that because this is fundraising, but it's a competition.
It's a friendly competition.
And we all like to win.
Yes, absolutely. We do.
And so then there's food. It's going to be provided by Room 38. There's drinks. There's fun. There'll be a silent auction. Every single team has an auction that they're doing. So you'll be able to bid on art. And, maybe there'll be a few other things available for you. You have to come and check it out.
Okay, well, I like it. It sounds like a really fun event. I don't know if I've ever been to the actual closing event, so I might need to try to see if I can come on out so I can support you guys and all the other teams. I know there's going to be amazing art in the building for sure.
One of a kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
We
and thank you to
appreciate
the
it.
community for participating in this with us.